Hey everyone, my name is Neeraj and it's morning time. So, welcome back to my channel. Again, I'm recording a video. Here at late night, I thought that it's the best time where I can practice my English because night time you are very much focused. I know that being human, you not every time being laser focused. Sometimes you will spend your time in the activity that are not at all required. They are waste. But even if you are putting your effort to some activities that is useful for you, at least you are not wasting your 100% of your time. That is the motivation I have, and I started recording this video again. So let's get started. Let me pick some topic, the random one, because random topics are very easy to start with rather than thinking about a specific one. So today let me talk about my favorite biscuits. Oh my god. Okay. So usually I'm not a very much fan of biscuits, but when I was a kid, at that time I was very much fascinated about Parle G. That was a biscuit very popular in India. There are many reasons behind it. The first thing is that it is easily available compared to the rest of the biscuits, and the cost is kind of affordable. Anyone can purchase it, and in addition to that, the quantity. In India, the things are not measured by the affordability, but measured by the quantity. How much money you are paying and what you are getting. It doesn't they doesn't want value, but they want quantity. So it has a bulk quantity. So I grew up by eating that biscuit, and I was very much fascinated about the biscuit. So it became one of my favorite back days. After that, I ate one more that we call it 50-50 because it has some different flavor, which is giving you some sweet and salty. That is the reason they called it 50-50. Maybe the people can think it in a different way. It contains 50% salt, 50% sugar. In India, you just brand a name. Rest, it's up to people what they want you to think about it. You just give a name and people will do the rest of the work. One thing that you have to keep in your mind whenever you're doing the marketing, make a catchy name. That is a key skill here. Okay, you don't have to be extraordinary. You just make ordinary product, the people will think extraordinarily too for your product, right? So this is how then I ate, and after that there were so many biscuits that came into the market, and the very popular one that has became the competition of Parle G. Parle G is a biscuit name, I think. Yeah, the Parle is a company name. The major competitor was the Britannia. The Britannia started in India. That's its favorite. It's one of the top selling biscuit that started selling in India is Tiger. You know how catchy the brand name is. Now there is one side a biscuit called Parle G, and the second side a biscuit called Tiger, masculine, and children eat it. Just they think so that they once they eat tiger, then they will become a tiger. In normal way, they afraid of a tiger. So see that what kind of genius brand name, the catchy name has been generated for the biscuit, in the name of a tiger. And tiger is an animal, I think, which is very famous, and basically the kids are afraid of it. Now this has happened. After that, the situation started changing. People are already fed up of these biscuits. They wanted something new. After that, things it has started converting into the cream part. Now people wanted cream in between their biscuits. Cream is something felt like a luxury. Why then biscuit makers will not utilize this luxury for their profitability? So they have done the same. So now what market is flooded with the biscuits, the two biscuits that are glued by the cream. Yeah, then that is the awesome. Now there are three choices. Now you have once you'll get a sweet biscuit. The second one is sweet plus salty, that is 50-50. The third one is a cream biscuit. Now there are three varieties in the market, and as I said that the cream biscuit is considered as a luxury. People are started migrating from normal biscuit to cream biscuits. They are being treated as a luxury. Well, suddenly this invention happened. The creams converted into the white cream, converted into the black chocolate cream. Then the flavor started coming in, orange flavor biscuit, hide and seek. Now there is a huge competition in the biscuit market. You will get the n number of flavors. Well, the things will not stop here. The story is not going to end. Now the things started getting changed. Now the people fed up of eating the normal biscuit. Now they wanted to convert themselves into cookies, handmade biscuits. The bakeries started selling their product, roasted, handmade, and this is something that was a traditional biscuit, now being packed in a way that it has been sold as a premium packaging. Now if you compare, get the normal biscuit or the cream biscuit, they will be cheap, but the biscuit that you are going to buy from the bakers, or you call it a cookies, now they are getting more and more expensive. So this is something that new has been started nowadays. Now you see the people are using, not using, eating the biscuits that are being directly being prepared in the bakeries, not from from the manufacturing companies, and they are using it. Now what bakeries are doing, they are making their own recipes. For example, putting coconut residues in the biscuit, which means that it will give you the coconut flavor, or adding dry fruits on the biscuits. Now it will give you the some dry fruit essence, and they will try to do the experiment. Put, let's say, okay, let's put the jelly on the top of the biscuit. It will give you some jelly flavor, or let's say add a coconut powder or a coconut essence. Now it will give, not coconut, sorry, choco powder. It will give you some chocolate essence, vanilla powder. Now same handmade biscuit will be given into the different flavors. Now the market is so competitive. The reason that I chose this topic, because I wanted to share with you that what kind of biscuit I have seen or eaten, and this is the entire journey of the biscuit evolution. Before that, I was not aware of that, what kind of things that people used to eat. But there is a similar way. The breads are there, the buns are there, and the rusk are there. So these all are the things that I think are very close to the biscuits part. But they all have a different taste and the different flavors, and everyone has their different preferences. But for me, I like to eat anything, but it should be depend on my mood. Let's suppose if I feel like I should eat this thing, then definitely I'll go with that. If I don't like, I'll simply deny it. So it's all totally depends on my mood. Sometimes I eat the entire packet of a biscuit at a one go. Sometimes I will not eat a single piece. So that is totally depend on my mood. And I totally forget that the people in India generally use the biscuit or eat the biscuit in combination of in the combination of tea and biscuits. They usually dip it in the tea, and after that you eat it. So at that time, if you ask me like which biscuit is best to eat with the tea, then I would recommend the Parle G. You dip it under the tea and get it back within a time, otherwise it will totally dissolve in it. So you pull it back, and after that you just eat it. You will feel the amazing luxury. right? And that's all about this topic. And thank you so much. Have a great day.